All right, I believe we are live. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Rogues Gallery Live. This is episode number 44. This is going to be the latest in statue collecting news. Plus, we have some giveaway announcements today as well. I apologize. I was trying to add a seventh person in our group, but we're having a little trouble. So I think Dan's going to maybe come and go. But anyway, I want to welcome everybody to the group, and I want to do introductions as always. Right over here next to me is Mr. Rick Fong. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me. Hey, guys, what's happening?
Doing all right. Also with us, Jeff number 1.5, of course, Mr. Jeff Morris right here.
Hey, everyone.
Jeff.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. My Batman Who Laughs was delivered maybe less than an hour ago.
I almost said we should do have you live unbox it while we're doing this tonight, but I didn't want to put that pressure on you.
Yeah.
Start with the chains.
Yeah, we'll just highlight you doing the chains for like 3 hours. That'd be fun.
It would be that. It would. I can get inside this box.
It's big, right? It's big. And also you're rocking your new Batman shirt, which I absolutely love.
Yep.
A lot of people have been asking you about that. Where you got it?
Yeah, Amazon.
It's a good find. It's
awesome. I ordered a Bane one that purple, no, it's navy with Bane. It was in the DC fandom shirts. So they must be adding new ones.
Was it a comic book Bane or?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Let's see.
I have to check that out. That's awesome. Well, while he's looking that up, I also want to introduce Mr. Mac Main from Mac Collections in the house tonight.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What it do? What's happening? What up?
Superman is looking over your shoulder, protecting you tonight.
Yeah, I see him.
and Bane too. I guess he's getting ready to squish your head. I guess. But,
yeah, Bane. Yeah, I got.
That's right.
All of them back there.
That's right. Also want to introduce from the Secret Sanctuary, Mr. Jeff Delaney in the house.
Hello, everybody from Smoky, California. Hope you're doing good.
Gosh, every photo I've seen is like the sky's orange. Is it still that way there now?
Yeah, I don't have any fires real close to me, but the Santa Ana winds are blowing the smoke in our direction. So we haven't had any direct sunlight in 3 days.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My prayers are with everybody in California. And did that start with a gender reveal? Is that correct?
Well, one of them. There's multiple fires in California, but one of the biggest was started at a gender reveal party.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Crazy. You guys have so many fires there every year. It's scary.
Name the kid Pyro.
Yeah, it should be his name without a doubt. And of course, last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Craig Walker from Half Fast Reviews.
Good job on that.
I did.
Hope everyone's safe and healthy tonight.
Absolutely. I find that if I slow it down, I can get it right.
Right.
Enunciate. That's an easy slip.
That's right.
Can't say it 3 times in a row.
No, I would fail miserably at that. Absolutely. Well, everybody doing well?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody.
That's fantastic. That's
busy.
fantastic.
Yeah, just busy with little things.
Yeah. We went. This was our second week at school this week, and we have all kids back. They got rid of all the hybrid, all of the everything in our school. So now we have 480 kids all together at once. So
wow.
They decided to change it. Our superintendent did that after less than 1 week of school. They said, "Yep, well, everybody's going to go." So,
wow.
Yeah, wow.
So far, we only have 2 cases in our elementary, or one in our elementary and one in our high school. So, I'm assuming that'll skyrocket. But anyway, that's been my interesting week.
They had a few in ours and shut it down until December.
Oh, wow.
Probably smart. Well, some of you guys know that I got something new in the Bat Cave this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys saw that crazy review. Everybody's like, what has happened to the Batman statue collector collecting some Marvel stuff?
Welcome to the dark side.
I did. It's nothing that's going to be too normal, but I am going to feature some pieces from time to time. And, man, this one is amazing.
Killer. Yep.
Absolutely amazing. So we know Jeff has got the Batman Who Laughs. He has just got that in tonight. I know you've been waiting patiently forever to finally get him in. How about the rest of you guys? Anything new that's coming in? I know Jeff Delaney just got one that was new too. Your newest review.
Yeah, I got the Arkham Harley finally.
Yeah.
And,
Years later.
Yeah, came perfect condition, no problems, and I have a review up for that, and I'm extremely happy. One of my favorite purchases in a long time.
Nice. I
Nice.
mentioned you on the live stream last night. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I said it finally got here after 17 years of being on that damn boat.
Yeah, it was a lot
Came on a rowboat.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But anyway, congratulations on that piece.
Thank you.
How about the rest of you? Anything new coming in soon?
I got the Batman fiberglass bus came in a couple days ago, but I haven't unboxed it. But
The one I have?
no, the new one, the one with the kind of square jaw.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, it's got like more of a square jaw. He's got a bit of a bulk to him, and I just got that maybe about 3 days ago.
What do you think?
Yeah, nice.
I haven't unboxed it yet because my setup is going to start changing. So I kind of don't want to unbox it and then put it away or put it in a corner. But from the pictures and everything and what I've seen in other guys' collections, oh man, I'm happy I got it.
Yeah.
Well, you have way more patience than I would. I'd have to be ripping in the box 3 days ago.
I have Deathstroke. I still have Deathstroke to unbox.
Oh, wow.
You're kidding. Oh my gosh.
Did you open them and check them?
Do what, Jeff?
Did you open them to check them?
Yes, I did open them. I did a
Do
QC
it before 30 days.
I did a QC on them. So yes, but I haven't done a proper like unboxing and setup and all that.
Yeah. Well, that's a great point, Jeff, that you bring up. A lot of people might not know that. You only have a month before you are not able to return something to Sideshow. So
Right.
They're serious about it.
Even if you're not going to, I hear some collectors, they'll say, well, I buy it. I haven't opened it in 3 years. Which I don't even get, like, why buy it? But you only have 30 days to check. So just a little tip if anybody is new out there watching. So how about you, Craig, or you, Mac?
Go ahead, Craig.
Ones that I can talk about. XM, Thanos, and Death, I think might be the next one coming in. I was actually surprised to see that XM Scarlet Witch was shipping. Some people were already posting photos of it, but actually canceled mine because you cannot remove the power thing. It's attached to the wrist, and I was like, out. Didn't like that at all because the original prototype didn't have it, and then they made it to where it wasn't optional. I was like, bad idea. But
it just goes to show you that really, in my opinion, I don't feel like we should have light ups. Light ups are neat, but they always cause problems. Either there are batteries or the plugins don't work, or just there's always something that goes on with the light up features. They're neat to have, but I mean, I don't know how many people actually use the light up features in their display anyway.
The only one I'll say is cool is on the Hulkbuster. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I got to ask you, Craig, do you keep the batteries in it or do you take them out or you have them out?
For the Hulkbuster, I'm going to have you ever heard of soap reactors?
No.
They're basically battery replacements. Actually had one out earlier, but it's a wired, it looks like the battery, but it'll be the thickness of the two that goes in the, it's always crazy because I'm staring off to the wrong side of the camera. It's like, hey, we're over here. Sorry. Look, a squirrel. So the batteries, it's like a little wire battery, and it goes into this terminal, and you can AC adapt it. It's a battery replacement. They're extremely hard to find. You have to PM the company. Soap is soap, like wash soap. I don't know what it stands for, but anyway, I'll wire that. But no, I wouldn't leave the batteries in it for any duration.
Yeah, I take mine out. So you have to potentially do a video or hit me up with that too. I'd like to potentially look at that.
Yeah. Since I'm disassembling the dioramas, I might have an extra one I'll send you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, man.
Iron Man collectors of Hot Toys have been using them for years.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. That's what they're.
I've never had one, but I can't get the batteries in my Iron Man figures because
They're aggravating.
every time I get it close to the spring, it shoots out and goes across the rim, and I can't find the battery then. And
You can't find them, and then they put them right by the magnet, so they attach to the magnets, and it's just like you're ready to shoot yourself by the
it's like
time.
a really bad game of operation.
Yeah.
That's too funny. That's too funny. How about you, Mac? Do you have anything new coming in?
I've got all kinds of stuff coming in. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk
Oh, you
about
can't
it.
talk about it. All right.
So
Secret squirrel stuff. We get it. We get it.
I'm gonna be like Jeff, Secret Sanctuary.
Right.
Secret Sanctuary Part 2, Secret Mac. I don't know.
Secret squirrel.
No, but I got some things kind of coming up. Statue wise, I really don't have besides I think Prime One Ivy. I haven't got a notice on that, but I think the last thing that I saw that I was potentially shipping was the PCS Akuma, the Shin Akuma.
Nice. You're keeping Ivy?
I believe so. Ivy's probably going to get unboxed and put right back in the box.
Okay. I keep going back and forth. I'm like, I see pictures. I'm like, okay, this picture doesn't look very good. This one does look good, and this one she looks small compared to like there was one I saw of her right next to Deathstroke, and she like was way smaller than Deathstroke.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just keep going back and forth. I'm like, oh, what do I do?
Right.
But
I know, same here. That piece is huge. So I know the pictures are kind of like, you have good pictures and you have bad pictures, and it's just so up in the air right now. So I'd hate to get it. You and I both get it, and then we regret it.
I know, because I don't want to like ship it back. Like I don't want to go through the hassle.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
So bad.
And like Dan keeps bringing up the point, he said, all the original videos and all the conventions, she looked fine. She didn't look bad at all.
Yeah.
She wasn't hard to photograph. I'm like, thanks a lot, Dan.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Let me give a shout out real quick to everybody in the chat real quick before we get going tonight. 80 people already watching 12 minutes in, so thank you very much for that. That's so awesome.
I wonder why.
We've got Evolution here. We've got MVP Collectibles. Hello. Levi is here. Levi is going to make one last show before he has to miss some shows, but he reached out and wanted to make sure he was here, so thanks, Levi.
Hey, Levi. What's up, buddy? Saw your comment.
Edwin Diaz is here. We've got Ryan here. No Hush Poison Ivy. The regular shipped, but the exclusive hasn't for whatever reason. That would be crazy. I feel like the exclusive should ship first, in my opinion.
Yeah, really.
We've got, hey, I know that guy. Half-fast reviews right there. I said it again correctly. Thank you. We've got Derek in the house. We've got Thornton Applebottom. Mac Owens is here. Ben Hizzle. Glad to catch this live. I'm usually at work during this time, but I have the week off for vacation. That's awesome.
Ben Hizzle.
Nice.
Motor 18 in the house. We've got Greg Folks is here. Elijah Mack. Dark Ranger 7 says, greeting fellow collectors. Hi, Chris and the Rogues. Hope you're well, Dark Ranger. Sam says, hey, everyone, update on my Mr. Freeze Sideshow pulled through, and I got a brand new unscratched headpiece. That's fantastic. Sideshow is almost always amazing customer service. Almost. Let's see. Joe Latore the second is here. Just want to say hello to everyone. Won't be able to join when the show starts, but I'll be able to join back in a little while. I'm glad he's here and then not here. Collector's Therapy is in the house. Oh, he's getting the IVPF. That's great. Got Beast Vlog here. Gabriel Gutierrez. Let's see. We've got Paxton here. Hello. Avaro is in the house. Batman Who Laughed just arrived. Thanks, Spec Fiction. That's awesome. That's very cool. So a couple of collectors got him in today.
Yeah, that's dope.
Rainman's here.
How'd everybody like? If anybody's unboxed it, let me know about them chains.
Chains are crazy, man.
The chains are not fun at all.
I'm gonna watch the videos tonight.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not. I went pretty in depth on mine just to kind of go through it, but it's definitely
your chain video is probably the best one.
Well, I appreciate
It's
it.
probably the only one.
Yeah,
That's why I did mine off camera.
Yeah, I decided to just go ahead and just go through it just to kind of show people what it was like.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we appreciate that. Believe me, the community very much so does. Eric B's in the house. We got Sam. Look at all these statue legends. Hey, thank you very much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. David Graham's here. Arkham Gaming. Do you guys think delaying Wonder Woman 1984 to November, December is smart? I think it's because Tenet is not making a lot of money and they're not going to put it on video on demand. I think they just released it. I don't know if waiting till December is going to help anything. What do you guys think?
I think there's a change going on, with it's a new norm now, so I think with the movie industry and movies being released, they're going to have to try to find a new way to go about it. And I really don't know if movie theaters are going to survive the way that as big as they've been over the years. I think there's going to be a change, and right now that's what they're experiencing, is that transition of getting to that new normal that will work for them. I think delaying it. I mean, they delayed the James Bond movie from, I think it was like March. Yeah, it was like March or April.
In April, it was near my birthday.
Right. So it was like April-ish, and now it's in November, which is typically when most Bond movies actually come out. And it was supposed to come out last year, November, and then now April, and then it's pushed again to November. So to be honest with you, I think they're just trying to figure out themselves what they're going to do. I think video on demand, it's funny. I literally just had this conversation with my wife the other day. I know that the movie studios and the movie theaters are trying to maintain movies coming out, that way. Because if they have movies coming out on video on demand, they're going to lose so much money. Because you can rent a movie for $10, $15, and you can have 8 people watch it. Well, at $20 a head, when you go to the theater, you just lost money.
Yep. Has anybody heard about Mulan? Money-wise, has Mulan done well for?
I don't know. It's $30 a pop.
They had a massive increase in subscribers on Friday, so I would assume that's people that wanted to watch Mulan. But yeah, their stock went up because
you're talking about Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've heard they've really changed the story. They don't have the songs. She's kind of has these supernatural powers, which the other in the cartoon she didn't. So I've just heard it's very different. But I'm gonna wait till December. I already, that's when it comes out for everybody else. So I don't mind waiting.
Yeah.
That one I can wait for. If they did Black Widow, I would watch Black Widow when it's available.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'm more interested in that one too.
Yeah.
I was talking to a couple guys in the group this past week about certain movies and Tenet too. I wanted to see Tenet, but in talking to a lot of guys, the impression is it's not worth going to a movie theater for 2 hours to see a movie that could impact your health for the next month or two. It's just not worth the risk. And I was leaning the opposite direction. Actually, I was like, well, if I go like on a Monday or a Tuesday and I see a 9:30 or a 9 o'clock showing, I can avoid all that. But then I'm like, well, if I'm thinking that, maybe other people are going to think it. So I just, I just don't want to risk that.
Stephen here brings up a good point. If you want Black Widow, buy Mulan. That's a good point. I'm sure they're looking at it to say, hey, is this profitable?
Right.
Or is it even worth doing? That's a good point, Stephen. I appreciate that very much. So anyway, thanks to everyone. I tried to get everybody's name in there. And so thank you guys for joining us tonight. So our first topic that I wanted to do tonight was I think it was Jeff came up with just a giant plethora of great ideas. So I tip my hat to you, sir, because that was incredible. You must have took a shot of caffeine or something right before you did that, because that was great. But we settled on tonight. We're going to talk about our favorite portrait in our collection, also with a runner-up, and also then our favorite base in our collection with a runner-up. Okay. So I've got some photos here loaded for the people that sent me the photos. I have those loaded and ready to go. Otherwise, we will just share out to the crowd. And let's see, I think I'm going to start here with Jeff. Let me do my screen share here.
Oh, Chris, weren't you going to mention something at the beginning so people can say things?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes. Let me come back here. Okay, so we are going to be giving this Batman statue away right here. We announced it on the last show, but there's going to be a caveat in order to how to win this thing. And I'll talk about that here toward the end of the show, because I want to make sure everybody has a fair shot at getting it, or at least would like to participate. So because of that, Rick has decided to do a special giveaway live in the chat tonight. And I don't know if you want to reveal what it is or if you want to wait till the end. You, Rick.
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Basically, Rick is going to pick his favorite comment of the night. So you could be funny, you could be creative, you could be complimentary, whatever you want to do. But Rick is going to pick his favorite comment of the night, and that person is going to win this.
You guys are going to get a signed print from Carlos Dianja. Hopefully I pronounced his name correctly. And he was one of the comic book artists, actually his signature right there, who contributed to the artwork for, Arkham City, Arkham Origins. So yeah, he was involved in the Arkham game. So I got a signed print from him, the comment of laughter that can get from me.
Nice.
That's awesome. So obviously I heard the word laughter. So obviously he's looking for funny. So that is awesome. So anyway, be looking in the chat, Rick, and you can pick your favorite. Okay.
Awesome. And it's got to be, what we're talking about. No left field stuff that people don't have a reference on.
All right. That's awesome. Real quick, Dark Ranger says, hit that like, guys and gals. I appreciate that very much. Hit that like button. That really does help the channel out tremendously. So thank you.
My money's on Archangel. He always cracks me up.
Yeah.
Ark has a really good shot. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's already been on fire talking
Yeah.
about Mac's new channel name. So that's I don't know if you saw that, Mac. That was really great.
I did
Yeah.
see it. His next comment.
I'm waiting for a dark horse. I'm waiting for someone who's like not commented and literally comes out of left field.
Oh, Collector's Therapy says Rick is the best statue collector there ever was. May they're buttering you up already.
You got me laughing, collectors. You got me laughing.
Sometimes, like somebody's talking about something really serious, and you're reading the comments, and you're like dying, trying to keep from laughing. In the middle of their serious.
We've got a lot of funny
I do
people.
that every show. I do that, and then I have to stop and explain it. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's go into this then and share my screen here. And I gotta find out where I put it. Of course, it's not in the spot I had. Let me see. Sorry.
I'm scanning my statue room looking for different bases and head sculpts that I like the most.
Yeah, it took me a while to decide.
yeah,
Say it again.
It took me a while to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm switching mine up as I go. Like that's the bad thing.
Yeah.
But this is Jeff Morris's, and Jeff, I believe this was your runner-up base, correct?
yeah. I actually picked 3 because I wasn't sure if we were doing 2 or this was my number 3. I think I think this whole statue is very underrated and underappreciated, and I think once she's sold out, then there's going to be a lot of, oh, I missed out. Does anybody have one for a good price? Thing, but I love all the little details in the inside of the flower or the whatever it is.
The plant there, yeah.
Yeah, the plant thing. All of the because it reminds me of a Venus flytrap,
Right.
Yeah.
and then it's very subtly colored with the texture.
Mhm.
I know it's got a lot of, I think, unnecessary complaints. Period. The whole statue.
Yep. The longer I have this, it's quickly become one of my favorites in my collection,
Yeah,
which is crazy to me. It's
and
crazy.
it's easy to look over the details in the base because you're so focused on her, and it's all of that detail is inside, which really, they didn't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So,
That's exactly right. Well, this is a great runner-up pick. You also sent me this one right here. So is this your second or is this your favorite?
Number 2.
This is number 2. Okay, I must have missed your favorite then. So tell us why you like this one.
It tells a story, and it doesn't take away from Superman, and you know what's going on. You don't even have to think about it, even without the exclusive hand holding the Brainiac head. And it's a perfect example of what we were talking about earlier with no lights.
Mhm.
That didn't need a light in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it glows from the inside. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Is the green translucent?
No, it's paint.
Crazy.
I'm assuming we were picking from statues that we personally have, so
Yes.
that's all I could go from.
Yes.
But,
Oh, we did? See, I picked mine from Mac's collection. I went through all his pictures.
well, that's cool.
You did? All right.
Well, since I didn't save the photos of your favorite, I apologize. What was your favorite base then?
The Green Arrow from
Oh, Green Arrow
Sideshow.
base.
That base is. I'll send them. I think it's just really very well done.
It's awesome.
Let me see if I had them.
There, I just sent them again in the Rogues.
Okay, let me just save them real quick here.
But I think it's the way they did the water is crazy. It looks
Yeah,
very
water-
realistic.
I'm always afraid I'm going to break that water.
Yeah. Plus, and you look at it and you know the story, you know what's going on,
Mhm.
and then all of the weapons inside the post.
Yep.
So
Can you guys see those okay?
Mhm. Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. Just so good.
and it's not a translucent material, so it's paint. I don't think it's you can't see through it.
Right.
So it may not be polystone or it may be a resin. I'm not sure, but it's very well painted, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree.
It's very nice. Very, very nice. Let me go back in here and let's go into your portraits here. So this, I'm assuming, was your runner-up, correct?
Yeah, this was my third one.
Okay.
Like number 3.
Your number 3.
And pictures just don't do it justice. It's kind of one of those things that and maybe that may be why the Prime 1 Poison Ivy does. Maybe it's just hard to catch on a photo or video, but when you see it in person, it's so much prettier. And
Yeah.
the way that they did the shading and the face and on the body, and the eyes are very pretty.
So it's one of those that's like way better in person. It doesn't cross over very well in the pictures.
No,
Okay.
I don't think.
I would
Because
agree. There's some
I think
photos
most people that have seen it, are like, "Wow, this is so much better than I thought it would be." So,
I am excited to get the Hush Poison Ivy. I'm leery of it. But as of right now, this is my favorite Ivy. So I don't know if that'll change my mind when I get her in hand, but I just think this one's so beautiful.
Is it that yellow or is it more green in person?
I would say it's more green than what this photo's showing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard. I think the green doesn't translate well
Okay.
onto a photo because she's definitely green, and it's not a pea green
Yeah. like
like the vegetable pea,
I'm on the precipice of ordering this one.
not bladder infection pea.
I like that clarification. You might want to see a doctor about that.
Yeah. You need a video visit with your doctor. Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. I even like the other portrait.
Yeah, the other portrait's cool.
Yeah,
Does that look? I think that looks more green on camera here than it does in that
it
photo.
does.
Probably.
Yeah, it looks way more green. You're right, Chris.
Yeah.
I turned on overhead lights to take my photos, so because it's kind of dark in the room. So
Well, with photography, it just seems like she tends to yellow out. I don't know. You know, it just is.
in videos it does. So
All right, let me go back here for you here. Rick's laughing. There must be some good ones, or Craig's
I'm
laughing.
laughing at you guys. Well, I will say I do have 3 front runners, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody because Levi did say that he does want to say something funny, but he's feeling tired and he doesn't know what to say.
It's like 3 a.m. in the morning for him.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Somebody just said Jeff won with his comment. Won the statue.
This was your runner-up. How about this one?
this was my number 2 portrait. I think they just did a really good job. It looks very what I think it was Neil Adams in the 70s did.
Yep.
The Green Arrow and Green Lantern books.
Yep. Green
of the
Lantern,
late
76
60s.
to 89.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I think of when I think of Green Arrow when I was a kid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty perfect. And I liked that you could see a hint of the pupil behind that white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat. You can actually see the white there. It's neat. Really neat.
Yeah.
It has a good like classic look, a good classic feel.
Yeah. And then the other one, I guess it's the regular, with the hood is completely different.
Yeah.
Actually, I got it right here at my desk. So it's
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
the hood right there.
That's cool.
Completely different look,
Yeah.
which is cool.
It's like the Poison Ivy regular versus exclusive. You have 2 completely different looks.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if I can get your other one here. I don't know how I missed the other portrait. It must be this one right here.
It is.
That's your number 1.
She's older, but I think she's just really, they killed it.
Yep.
It's a beautiful portrait. I still think it's one of the best female portraits they've ever done.
I think that one and the Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
Those
Captain
were-
Marvel's great. Yeah.
Captain Marvel's portrait and that one are just extremely well done.
Yep.
And the eyes are great on both of them.
hmm
Very good.
This was my first quarter scale.
Nice.
This
That's
one,
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great first one to have.
Yeah.
For sure. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay, that was Jeff's. Let me see if I'm going to go in here. Okay. So this is, I believe, Jeff Delaney's runner-up, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Tell us about this one.
It's the original XM Samurai Batman base. And I have that on a Gladiator garage shelving unit, and it's on the top of it. So it's 6 feet up. So I don't get to see the base very often. I stood on a chair today to take this photo. And you know what? It's really killer. I mean, we've had a lot of samurais since this piece came out. And also I wanted to say, I looked at Batman Shugo again last night because I'm still tempted. But looking at this one today, I don't need Shugo. This is a great Samurai Batman. But this base, I don't know, XM gets flack sometimes for having really large bases. But in this case, I think it was appropriate because they really wanted to set the scene. And I don't know, it's a complex base, very interesting. I would assume it's accurate to Samurai. But I just love it.
I love the roofs like this. I love
Yeah.
this. I just love that.
Yeah.
It's like an old temple.
Right.
Just so good. Well, that's a great runner-up. So if that's your runner-up, here is your winner.
Yeah, the XM.
Wow.
I bought this piece purely for aesthetic reasons. I'm old enough to have purchased the first appearance of Deathstroke off the rack, but he's never been a particularly favorite character of mine. But everything about this piece, from the portrait down to the base, I think is just an absolutely beautiful statue. But this base in particular, I remember unboxing it, and you guys might remember my review. It's a very, very large base because he has a wide stance. But they made really good use of that space. I mean, it's really awesome. The teeth are so cool, and the kind of ugly tongue in his mouth, and there's all kinds of little details around that piece that I don't know. It's really fun to look at. And I mean, that base comes in like 7 pieces. A lot of those little things you see, like the horns, they come off, and the little chin guard comes off, and the rope hanging from the chin, that comes off. It's really interesting how they engineered it. And I don't know, it's awesome. I just love it.
It is such an, I actually thought of you today whenever I was wondering kind of what you guys were going to pick. And this one I figured you would pick because it's just so well done. And I feel like it really just adds to the dynamic nature of the statue. Just really beautiful.
I think it's an overlooked piece overall.
I do too. Really nice. Well, let's move into your portraits then. Yep. Runner up.
Yeah. And maybe it's because he's a recent acquisition, but just the way that you can see his actual face underneath the burlap mask.
Wow.
They achieved this, I don't know if I want to say dichotomy, but there's two people here, you know?
Yeah.
And you wonder, is the real man inside a prisoner of the costume? I don't know. To me, it's extremely well done that they were able to really show you who's under the mask.
And Dr. Crane is no longer here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's for sure. It is just such an epic piece, and congratulations to anybody that has this in person. I do feel like it's one of the best premium format sideshows ever done.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So Chris, I wanted to ask you, since you have this piece, right? And you also have the Prime 1. Is it like similar quality to that? Because I know the Prime 1, the head sculpt on that has like kind of the same, where you can see through the burlap, and they use that translucent resin, which I think looks great.
At the time, I would say that the Prime 1 piece couldn't be topped. But having this piece in hand, I think the sideshow piece is even better.
Wow.
Just because it's more Scarecrow to me.
Gotcha.
It's very much the animated series Scarecrow with that wild hair. And I just think they did a great job. They both suffer from the same problem, is that hat shadow.
Yeah.
The Prime 1, of course, has that. It's just very, very hard to see his face.
Right.
Whereas I feel like this piece is just brighter. And it's got the yellow elements to it, so it does pop a little bit more, and that's why I probably give it the edge.
Yeah.
But man, they're both phenomenal.
Yeah, there's more color in it.
Yes, for sure. But great runner-up, Jeff.
Thank you.
Archangel says that hat reminds him of the sorting hat in Harry Potter.
Yeah. Very similar. It's a very similar look. Although Scarecrow is not going into Gryffindor, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
No.
He's
Slytherin, maybe.
Yeah, he's Slytherin for sure. Here's your grand prize right here.
Yeah, and maybe it's because she's my most recent acquisition, but I think this is Harley how we don't normally see her. Normally, she's either silly or she's about to hit you with her mallet. But this, like I said in my review, is a total glamour shot. You could picture this on the cover of a fashion magazine. She's just extremely beautiful. The eyes, I think, are really piercing. It's a different look for her, and it's what drew me into the statue when it was first revealed 3 years ago. And I love everything else about the statue, but it's this portrait that made me buy it. And I mentioned in my review, someone on Statue Forum talking about this piece said that he imagines that at any moment she could just start talking to you. And you get that feeling because to me, it's really hyper realistic.
Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's crazy because that's my second favorite of the three. I like the winking one, but they're both beautiful.
Yeah.
It's funny. This picture you took, Jeff, at least on my screen, how I see it. Maybe once I say this, you'll see it too. But the dead-on shot that you took looks so similar to Tara, who does her voice. She did this. Yeah, she. I follow her on Twitter, and she did one of those. What is it? The wipes, the wipe whatever thing, meme or something. She literally has her hair exactly and looks almost exactly like that. It's
her name is Tara Strong.
Yes,
and I've actually met her. And we did a little video together, which was really cool for one of my videos, which was awesome. So she was so nice, so nice. But I could see that for sure. Great picks, Jeff.
Oh.
So we're gonna get into mine now. This is my runner-up. This is, of course, the base from Scarecrow, and it's just one of the coolest bases I've ever seen. It pops in color. It's dynamic. It has an extra character, which is really cool. And it's not a proximity piece. It's got the gravestone, the purple smoke. I love this base. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's great. I haven't seen it, but it does look great.
I'm like Mac. I think it looks pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I absolutely love it. So that's my runner-up. My favorite base is this one right here.
Oh
yeah. That's
and I don't know if you could say I consider the Robins the base. Because it's not the main focus of the character. But I'm like, come on, does anything even top that? It's so incredible. And I don't know how you can top it. It's just so fun to look at. Really awesome base.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
It's almost like you got 3 additional quote unquote statues for one.
Yeah. Yeah, you really do. I mean, it's
a
diorama, really, is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So as I've been listening to conversation about head sculpts, I have a lot. I'm right there with Jeff about the Scarecrow portrait. I've added that as my runner-up. I really have like a top 5 favorites. I think of the Arkham Knight Joker is phenomenal. The Two-Face from Prime 1 is phenomenal.
Yep.
I also then listed this as my favorite right here, just because it is about as iconic Joker as you can get to be. But then at the same time I was doing that, I also remembered, I forgot about the Batman Who Laughs portrait. So I almost think that this would be a tie for me between this one and the Batman Who Laughs. But I love all of these portraits. They're just so incredible. It's really the portrait most of the time that makes the statue.
Mm-hmm.
And so this piece I still feel holds up. This was Sideshow's first ever DC premium format. I still feel what?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was the first.
Yeah,
very first DC piece when they got the DC license.
Wow.
And so, this started it all, and I still feel like it holds up today.
Absolutely.
Maybe not the cut and sew. The cut and sew is starting to show its age a bit.
Right.
All right. So I think that's everybody that I have pictures for except for Dan's. So let me
I just sent you a couple pictures.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you send it in Facebook?
Yeah, I sent them through the messenger.
You've got Craig's to go.
All right, let's see. Let me go into Max here.
I could do mine via the share screen, or I can send them to you.
Am I sharing screen right now still? No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, no, you're not. Now you are.
Okay, let me go back in here. Okay. So I'm not sure what order you have this in, Mac, but what do you got here?
So that's gonna be right now, since it's the most current. That's my favorite.
That's your favorite. Okay.
That's my favorite right now because I think that's for Zod, of course. So it just tells a story by itself. I mean, you could honestly probably put that by itself and leave the statue off of it, and it would look cool by itself. So
yeah,
I think,
and the head comes off of this one, right? The head pops off.
Yeah. So it has 2 head sculpts. It has one that's broken, it's like it's kind of sliced off, So it just has like a stump, and then it has the one where it's actually on there. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
I love
so
a good stump.
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, this is such a beautiful statue and such a beautiful base. I'm glad you finally got this one in.
Yeah, me too.
Is that the next one?
So yeah, that's gonna be my runner-up.
Okay.
The base with, of course, the fire. That's the
Yeah.
ultimate. That's the ultimate Akuma. And I sent a picture. I think I sent 2 of them, where you have one where it's like, no, I didn't. I just sent the one. Let me send one that has one that's in the dark. But that's with it lit up. So when it's lit up, it's like it's really great looking.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The fire looks really well done.
the fire looks real. And depending on how you look at it. Let me see if I can find something here real quick.
I do love that you had to clarify that was the one you chose and not the plain base on the other side.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody's like, what?
A little plain, flat. I don't know. It's kind of
He likes understated.
Yeah. Fire looks phenomenal.
Yeah, the fire looks
Beautiful representation of minimalism.
Oh, let's see what else you got here. Ooh, look at this thing.
Wow.
So that's going to be my. It's very hard for me to pick a favorite head sculpt. So I just had. To
I
look.
know.
I just decided to just pick one Marvel that I like, and then I'll pick one DC. So this, of course, is a Prime 1 Venom. I think that it screams Venom 100%. I just love how they use that clear resin along with the teeth and everything, and how it has the saliva that's hanging off of it. I think I just sent the one pick, but that's going to be my favorite.
It's beautiful with that saliva dripping off. It's just
Yeah.
crazy how good that is. And again, that's Prime 1 Studio right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you send me another one? No.
I
don't think I got the other one.
Send you another.
Oh.
I said so, and that's going to be my runner-up. I think just like it's very hard to pick because I was going to go with the Two-Face.
Yeah.
As well, but I think that just like how they use the representation of how Joker was in the game, and I'm a big fan of the game, but I think how they like got the colors and they had makeup and everything, where you can see like kind of like the two where one's fine and the other one is kind of blotched off and he's like just kind of sick. I think that looks great.
It's funny that we both mentioned those two because they're both so good.
Yeah, it was between this and the Two-Face. I decided to go with that one. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I like it.
I'm sorry, it cut out for me. I said this and the what?
This and the Two-Face.
Oh yeah, Two-Face. Yeah, absolutely.
I like the Joker.
Yeah, on the Two-Face, you can see all the inner workings of the the musculature on his face. I think that's awesome, and that's something that's really early from Prime 1 too. So.
Yeah, it really is. And I specifically think Two-Face and Joker are probably the two best, along with Harley. I think of the entire line.
Yeah,
just so good.
Anything that they do where they like have to paint it when it just comes across like it looks real with it when you look at that clear resin, or the translucent resin.
Oh.
Yeah, just so good. Let me pull up Craig's here.
Yeah, send him a messenger.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Maybe the Wolverine first.
Yeah. All right, there he is right there.
Nice.
So much like Secret Sanctuary. That's easy for you to say, Jeff. The Batman Japanese theme, I just think is excellent. The architecture there, telling a story. Jeff 1.5 started this entire segment. And I think he absolutely nailed what my thoughts were. The base should tell a story, but not upstage the statue.
Yeah.
And I think he just nailed it with what he started this with. And again, you have something unique. So many statues are just rubble. Some very well done, but this pays homage to the the Wolverine 4 book series. Where he was in Japan or whatever. So definitely tells a story there, and the way it's executed, I think, is excellent.
I feel like these type of bases are just more artsy, if you will. I mean, just
Yeah,
stylized art. I absolutely love it.
it makes you question what's going on. Who's he fighting? What's going on? It's not just something you look at, but you're interested in what the story is. So the other one will be the Hulk base.
The XM.
It's trying to load here.
Yeah, I think Chris froze.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, it froze for just a second. The XM transformation.
I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on with the other guys. It's spinning for me. Let's see.
It's spinning.
There we go. You guys back?
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
I don't know. Maybe I was the only one that left. I'm not sure.
You froze for me for a second.
Froze. Okay. So anyway, you were going to talk about your favorite base. Which one you got?
The XM Hulk transformation.
Let me go see if I can get it back here. Hopefully we won't freeze again here. Is it
there we go. Again, telling a story. If I don't know if you can zoom or not, but I just love the little details that it's got a 60s, 50s sci-fi vibe to it. Tells the entire story with Banner being out front.
Yeah.
Again, something that doesn't upstage the figure in and of itself. But I've seen people criticize and say they don't like all the stuff behind it. But I love all the little gadgets. Look like something from old school that they didn't totally modernize it. So that's probably my favorite.
It's so good.
It gives me that feeling of like the Fly movie that Vincent Price was in, where the guy's head switched. That machine, that kind of feel, that atomic age sci-fi feel.
Yeah, like he's just broke out of the harness or the gamma machine there. Subtle attention to details where his feet are buckling the diamond plate. It's just a lot of little details in it, but yet it doesn't upstage the figure itself. So,
yeah. And speaking of the figure, you sent me this photo here.
Yeah, so that's runner-up head sculpt. I tend to shy away from like Iron Man. To me, you got to try hard to mess it up, so I like to go humanoid, type head sculpts. So I've actually seen people criticizing this, that they don't like it, but I thought it was excellently done. Everything in it from the paint app. There was a lot of criticism when initial photos came out, but they did extremely well with it. A lot of the criticisms I saw were unfounded. He's cross-eyed, the gums look bad, he's too green, all those faded away whenever I saw it in person. I think it's very well done.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just so good.
I will say I saw on Facebook that someone had John Allred repaint the gums to like pink or like human gums. It looked pretty cool.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, I think the green looks fine too. But in fact, I think that piece and Batman Who Laughs, would those be the top two contenders for 1/3 statue of the year?
I would think so. Yeah.
What else would it be? I'm not sure if I can think of any others.
So number one head sculpt I didn't take a photo of, but is off of the little bit off of the radar. This domino was actually bought because of this head sculpt. I just think with the statue and the attitude of the body, it's just so, it just exudes. I commented to somebody today that, or on Messenger the other day, that statue is so well done that it's sexy without being trashy. You know, not to be. It's very classically. Whatever, is that a word? Done.
Maybe classically done.
That's classically done. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the help. But just everything about it compliments. Now, I don't like the base on it. It's very cheap plastic. To me, it is an excellent sculpture sitting on top of a toy. If you see my review, I didn't like that. But anyway, this head sculpt was literally the reason I bought it. I would not have bought it if it only came with the, I think the other one is the exclusive. But anyway, this head sculpt is the reason I bought this. I just thought they absolutely nailed it. Attitude, pretty well done.
Beautiful.
Total winner.
It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. That's awesome. Well, great number one there as well. Let's see who's next. Who wants to go next?
I think I'm last. So I sent you pics a couple minutes ago, Chris.
Oh, okay. Let me, Mac, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, Mac. Oh,
No, we've already done Mac.
Yeah,
You need a drop so Dan can come in?
I can go again, man. I'll just keep talking.
That's right. We can go on for hours. I know.
I got many head sculpts that are my
Pick
favorite.
two more, Mac.
What do you say,
Yeah,
Jeff?
Yeah, we can
drop
bring.
Two more.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can bring
number
Dan in.
3 and number 4.
Thank you, Craig.
I'll drop out.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Craig's leaving.
All right, let me see if let me message Dan that I think he's maybe watching. Dan, you can come back in if we can get him back. Let's see. Let's see if he pops.
I gotta say, like, one of my favorites. I remember like seeing the Batman Beyond from Prime 1 with that face covering.
Yeah.
I think that alone, because I'm a big fan of the game, of course, everybody knows that. But I just think that when I saw that, I remember seeing that in statue form. I literally I think I freaked out for a minute because I love playing the game and using that skin. And then when I saw that there was going to be a chance to actually own that piece, I jumped on it so fast it wasn't even funny. But I think that whole tactical look on Batman. But I love that head sculpt.
It was neat. I did own that for a little while.
Yeah, and then you can take it off, and then it has the face mask. I'll grab it real quick.
I got to see that one in person. The face is crazy. They did a really good job with it because it's kind of that's one you can't photograph and catch all that. You kind of have to see it.
It is surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, let me highlight you, Mac.
Okay. Hopefully the screen is.
I forgot you had that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Very nice.
I love it with that mask.
Yeah, I think it makes it look so much cooler.
how does it attach, Mac? Through magnets?
So yeah, so it's got a magnet right on the inside of the mask on these two sides.
Okay.
And it fits right up in here.
Oh,
So
perfect.
you see that little spot right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome. Welcome, Dan.
Oh boy, I can't leave you guys alone for 1 hour without getting into all kinds of trouble.
There we go.
My goodness.
I want to apologize again. I'm sorry. I thought I could get all seven of everybody in here and just rotate people in and out, but I can't.
All I can say is, you start reviewing Marvel statues and the whole thing goes to hell in a handbag.
Yeah.
There you go, right there. I know. That's what happened.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get you when you were driving the last week.
Couldn't get the drive. Oh, yep. It's all falling apart.
I owe you a big apology. I apologize.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's an
Okay.
express elevator to hell, man.
Here we go.
I love it. I love it. All right. So you did send me some photos. Let me go in real quick to you and we'll talk about yours. I don't know if I have these in the right order either. So we'll just kind of wait and see here.
All right.
Hopefully we'll get them going here.
We're doing, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Favorite base.
Favorite base.
There it is. Yep. I think it wins for storytelling. It wins for detail. It wins for paint. And it wins for kind of overall impact. Your eye goes right to it. It's one of those in my collection that even people that know nothing of this world comment on that base.
It is so good. We talked about it just a minute ago. I mean, look at the difference here. Look at that. Almost the exact same.
There you go. Same picture. There you go.
Yeah. When I saw that in NYCC, I was like, wow, yeah, that's very impressive.
It's intense. I mean, they went all the way into, the pictures don't do it justice in some ways too, because you go like into the mouth and everything, the detail, the time they took is phenomenal.
I think I'm the only one that hasn't seen an XM Samurai piece in person.
I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
I haven't seen the 1/6 scale, the Aquaman and the Superman. But the big boys, no.
And I saw Sanity.
Guys.
Come on over. The water's fine.
No, this one This one right here probably tempts me more than any of them.
It's really good. I mean, I had to pick one Deathstroke, and I'm really glad that I went with this one. The Arkham line one was tempting, Chris. I always, when I first started watching your videos, thought that was just a really cool piece. I always loved the paint on it. I felt like it really popped. This one it's really something special. The pose is excellent. The other thing about the base on this one too, and again, it doesn't really translate in the pictures, is the way that they painted it such that, I mean, you've got multiple materials there, right? You've got bone and rock and metal and fabric and rope, and it all looks like the material it's supposed to be. It doesn't look like just a painted rock, you know? Yeah, it's really well done.
It's just a beautiful. Like I said earlier, it's these pieces just like are high art to me.
Yeah,
the samurai line. It's just really high art.
And they're
really
consistent. High. They're consistent like that too. The Batgirl piece is the same, and the Batman piece is the same. They're just that good. I can't wait. I mean, I know I haven't seen any updates lately, but I've got Harley PO'd, and I know she was supposed to be. I don't know with COVID what the case is now, but she's supposed to be before the end of the year. Although I tend to doubt it.
Yeah. I have a question. What is this? Is this supposed to be a character from where this is from, or what is the head he's standing on?
Yeah, I mean the fact that it's a skull, at least the story that I kind of take from it is that it's, some kind of a supernatural creature that they've been in battle with somehow.
And I looked at it a whole different way. I looked at it as this is just a sculpture that has been toppled over. It's whether it's just a temple god or something. But I like your story too, Dan. Like it's neat. It's neat. It's like this. You can kind of create your own story.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yep,
it's really great piece. Well, good, great piece here. And this must be your runner-up then.
This is my runner-up, and this one. This one shocked me when I first opened this piece, and I've talked about this on the show before, where I had a hard time choosing between this and the other Arkham Joker. I ultimately went with this because I thought it paired well with the canvas that is there next to the Ross canvas.
It does.
And the statue is great. The Joker looks amazing. The portraits are awesome. The switch outs are all awesome. But the base on this piece is super impressive. It has a really commanding presence. It's much larger in person than it looks in pictures. And I did a poor job here because I really don't have anything next to it for scale, especially where I'm kind of looking up at it in the photo. But just the fact that it's a staircase and it's done really well. All the textures are done really well. Again, Prime One does a great job of making metal, or making it look like metal, what should be metal, but it's just a super cool and different kind of base. It doesn't look like
one thing you haven't talked about is this one has this like major story element to it. Absolutely. Where the gargoyle's holding the dynamite, but the real dynamite is under the stairs.
That's right. Exactly. That's exactly right.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yep. You're the only one that knows it's there, but it tells that story.
Yep. Right. It's awesome. And it's really cool the way they kind of, from a design standpoint, the way they ship this piece and everything. That whole part that the gargoyle is on is a separate piece. It's actually a proximity piece that just kind of happens to plug into the base.
Sorry, I wanted to say something about this piece too. I had this on order, and I think for me, the selling point to me was the base because it was so different from everything else that I had.
Yep.
So the only thing, it was between this and the Arkham Knight Joker. And the only reason why I went with that one was because I liked the body sculpt and the head sculpt on the other Joker more than this one. So, but I was contemplating. I had this one still in the cart. I had this still on pre-order. I canceled it, but I was contemplating just getting them both and having them both side by side. So maybe
me and you did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
The exact same thing, because I had this one on pre-order as well. I still feel like this is the better base between the two. But yes. I like you. I liked the Arkham Knight Joker better, just because that was more of what I think of Joker.
Right.
But this one, I do regret not getting this at a lot of times. I know I don't have room for it, but I know that it's a phenomenal piece. Amazing head sculpts too.
Yeah, I like the Red Hood exclusive too.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
that's the part that I kind of, because of my indecision, I lost out on that.
Oh, did you? Oh man.
You know, now that you say that, I have been contemplating creating just a Joker display.
Yeah.
Since I have that Heath Ledger Joker and some other pieces coming in that I don't know necessarily where I could put them, I thought, well, maybe if I just created a big Joker display. And now that you reminded me about the Red Hood, maybe that's something I could still put as part of that display.
Yeah,
really cool. And leave that Red Hood on.
You know, it's interesting. Now that I think about it, Chris, I have that's one EX portrait that I have not seen come up on eBay. You know, every once in a while you see the EX portraits pop up.
Yep.
If people don't use them, they sell them. That's one that I have not seen come up.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I know that a lot of people don't use that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they want the really good, Joker head sculpt. So
yeah, maybe it's time for me to post that in the buy sell trade that I'm looking for.
You're looking for it. Yeah, you want
I'll buy it from you. Let's see.
And you know what made me think? You know what made me think of it was one of the variant covers for 3 Jokers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which
I just read last night, by the way.
Awesome.
Loved it.
Were you blown away?
Loved it. I love it. I can't wait to see what happens. So excited.
I haven't read it yet, but I have them.
Oh, do it. You're going to love it.
So good.
Right.
One of the biggest surprises, and I'm not giving anything away, but the quality of the artwork in the interiors is phenomenal.
Basically, Fabok has cover quality inside.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like the quality of Capullo, the quality of Bermejo, the quality of Jim Lee, like that kind of bold print. Just phenomenal. This is going to make his career, I think.
Yeah,
I agree.
What are we looking at here?
So quick, Dan, I just was looking. Prime One has the EX on low stock. The EX for that Joker that you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's low stock remaining. It's
how much?
It's 970.
970.
It's still about retail.
Yeah, so it's still about. You just gotta, you could put it off and maybe sell that one piece you have if you wanted to. But
yeah, there you go.
I wanted to see if I wanted to see if it was still available, and it says low stock. So.
Oh boy, Mac.
Man, now you got me thinking, boys.
Sorry.
The wheels are spinning now.
Yeah, but as soon as you started talking about it, I did the same thing where I was like, man, there's that base and there's that statue I wanted, and then you started talking about it, and then I was like, oh, I got to look at it. And then you started saying that you wanted the exclusives. I want to say, let me go ahead and look and see if they have it available. There it is.
I blame Dan for his little post yesterday about having an itch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was going to start the show since we screwed up with you tonight. I apologize. I was going to start the show with a tube of anti-itch lotion, powder or something. We got the itch.
Oh my God, I could have used that.
The itch is bad.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
So it's funny. Went around the collection and I thought favorite portrait, and I kept going back to this one. I think. Prime 1.0, they nail the portraits. They do. I know not everybody's a movie statue collector, but for me, this is still my favorite Harley. And I think they capture the likeness exceptionally well. The paint on it is done really well. The hair is done really well. The whole thing. Human likenesses, just pure human likenesses that have no masks or cowls or, aren't part creature of some kind or what, are hard to do, I think. And I think they did this Margot Robbie piece extremely well. I have her right now with the bubblegum portrait, but the other, 3 portraits that came with this statue are all exceptional. So I think just from a pure portrait standpoint, I had to pick her.
They're all very good. I did feel like this one was my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
At first, I thought the smiling was going to be, but in hand, I didn't like the smiling one as much as this one.
Yep.
But a great portrait there. And then bam. Come on.
And this one, how could you not? A face only whatever could love. Yeah, I mean, this one is it's difficult to argue with the quality of this portrait. It just to see it in hand, the teeth alone should almost knock this one into the top spot because it looks real. It looks organic. I don't know how else to say it.
I'm surprised this isn't your top one.
It was a close. I had a hard time choosing this one only because it's there's not as much to it. You know what I mean? But it looks organic.
I can attest that. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mac.
Go ahead.
I can attest that that is a very like the head sculpt alone on that is like I remember when I like unwrapped it and I was just like staring at it for like forever. Like I was shooting the video and I was just like staring at the head sculpt, like just like it's crazy. Yeah. Like Prime One really does a really good job with the head sculpts, but when they something with the painted when they do their paint, I said before with their painted paint apps on top of that translucent resin, it just really comes to life.
Yeah,
incredible. It really is. And as soon as I saw your photo earlier tonight, I'm like, I have to switch mine because it's just like I forgot about that one.
Yep.
Yeah. And not only that, like you have all that paint in skin tones, and you add the Jokers on the bottom or the little Robins at the bottom, and then they all have the same quality. Everything matches. So like that the piece is like it's crazy.
Yeah, they went definitely above and beyond. I feel like with that, like they were making a statement with that piece. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost not fair to compare it to other pieces.
It's true. Yep.
Let me go back in. We still have Rick to go yet.
I sent you some pictures. Archangel says that I'm looking at the comments with disgust. no, I'm just looking at the comments so I can make sure I give the proper person the art.
Well, that's good. That's good. We're obviously looking at the one that Jeff liked as well. This is the Green Lantern. Is this your runner-up?
Yeah, that's definitely my runner-up. It's an awesome base. It really is. I mean, it's right in front of my desk. I see it often, and the sea foam paint that they did and the curves. I mean, really, it's literally like he's at the end of the dock. It is a fantastic portrait in terms of profile. I eventually want to get a Lazy Susan and be able to kind of spin it around and have a better look at it. But man, it went in a different direction than most bases they usually do. So I really, really like it.
It's very different. And then you have this one right here.
Yeah, Sartor. So that's Thor on top of Sartor's head, man. Holy moly. It is a beautiful base.
Is this a Breaker of Brimstone?
Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah. It really is. The lava, the paint job. It also reminds me too of Thor Ragnarok. At the very beginning when he fights, like it literally is like they took it right out of a frame, and they just made a statue right out of a frame of it.
That's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. Which one's your runner-up?
So this is number one is the Surtur one, and then the Arrow one is runner-up. But I want to make honorable mention, and I did send it to you a few minutes ago. Is the Iron Studios Batman? Man, that base, holy cow, that base it has everything. It has everything. The Rybar, the paint, the whole, I mean, just the whole presentation of it and presence. Yeah, it's great.
It's a great base. And of course, this is the second one. The first one looked a little different, which was also interesting that they did that. But both are really good. Oh, I'm sorry. I just skipped to the head. Which head sculpt was this one?
That's going to be my number. That'll be my number two. That'll be the runner up. I really liked. This is off of the Black Edition off the Iron Studios. I know I have off of that one. I know I did a straight on, but compared to other portraits of Batman statues I have, this one in particular really stands out. the reason why for me it stands out is on the sides you can really see the musculature from his neck going up into his head. Like you can just really see that detail, and it's not over dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best picture of that I've ever seen with the head sculpt. I just think it's really
I
good.
agree.
I mean, it's always looked good to me, but like now I'm like, oh my God, this looks really good.
Yeah. I hands down. Now, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love from top to bottom, left to right, nuts and bolts, the whole thing. The Dark Knight Returns 3, Master Race statue. Man, that thing is fantastic. I mean, I'm glad I got that in my collection. I have zero issues with it. But this Iron Studios, man, they just knocked it out of the park. I mean, that's just a solid home run right there. And the two portraits that come with it is a mouth closed and he's gritting his teeth. This one and this one's it's perfect.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And then you also have this one right here.
Yeah. So the Thor sculpt for the Brimstone one, oh man, his helmet, his face, he's yelling. I like literally his emotion, his intensity is just written all over his face. And not many statues that we have in our collections have kind of emote that. You know, usually they're either gritting their teeth or they're kind of like smirking, or you know what I mean. But you know, very few statues do we have in our collections where like he's yelling or the character is yelling, and yeah, that really stands out.
And this is a Daniel Bell piece as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
absolutely.
Yep.
Man, guys, all really great picks, and I'm sure you had the same feeling that I did. It's just nearly impossible to narrow some of these down.
Yep, for sure.
Very.
Even I changed my mind 12 times during the show. You know, it's like there's just so many good bases and so many good portraits. And Jeff, thank you again for coming up with those. Like that was really fun to kind of like think about it and narrow it down. And I think it's one of those things where every day it could change.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
you know, absolutely. Let's see. How are the comments coming along, Rick?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through now. While we've been talking, I know I missed some, so I'm scrolling through, but I do have I have 3 top contenders right now. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, but they were early on. They were very, very early on, and I have seen some comments where people are like, "Hey, I'm just joining. Hey, I'm this. I'm that." So I wanted to give some opportunities, some people that have come in, just so they know that Chris is giving away a Batman statue for this episode. But I am also giving away from my collection. I'm going to be giving a signed art print from Carlos Deandra, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, from his contribution to the Arkham games. And anyone who says a funny comment that really gets a good gut laughter from me, that is in reference to this episode, not something left field, please, then they're going to get it. And right now we got 3 contenders in the running.
That's fantastic.
I just gave.
I know we've been looking at a lot of pictures, but do you guys want to look at the photos for the week?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that real quick. All right, and away we go. So I put these photos. Did you guys see these renders this week?
No.
I did not see this one.
So this is the Martin Canale piece for Sideshow, the Crossbones, and it's just so cool to see renders. I absolutely love when they show these things, especially when you get up close to see Martin's work here. You can see the texturing on the skin, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. So I just wanted to share because I thought maybe some of you would like to see these.
That's cool.
That is pretty awesome. And that's Taskmaster.
Oh, who did I say? Did I say?
Yeah, I thought
I think it's Crossbones. Yeah, it's
I was like, oh, I thought that was Taskmaster.
I'm sorry, I said the wrong guy. Sorry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure. I just saw the T on his belt, and I was like, oh, that might look like Taskmaster's design. My only issue with this render, and granted, it is a render; it's not a finalized. It's not. I like that mask. That one, that profile is badass. Mm-hmm. The other one looks way too. That one looks way too much like the Red Skull. Like that just looks more like a Red Skull in a tactical outfit. But the other one I like. Yeah.
Definitely some influence there for sure. Looks so good. So anyway, I just wanted to throw it in here. It's kind of neat. You can see details that you can't see with the paint,
Right.
Which is neat. But anyway, just wanted to start it out with that. Great renders there. This one was really exciting news. This is Ralph Grassetti. I did a profile on him not too long ago. He did the God of War characters for the video game. And he did all of those Batman the Animated Series portraits. And some of you might have that poster that he did, that print. But he got his first official DC cover. So isn't that awesome? I just think that's so cool.
That is awesome.
Also the primary sculptor on the Wolverine PF.
Oh, that's right. That is right. I forgot about that. Absolutely. So he's had some work with Sideshow. I mean, could you imagine this is a Sideshow diorama?
That'd be
That's what I was just thinking.
yeah. I love Grassetti's work.
And one of you ordered this one, correct?
That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I couldn't resist after I saw Jeff's post.
I'm such a bad influence on you, Dan.
You really are.
We are enablers, that's for sure.
We suffer at the hand of each other's similar tastes, I think.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
We all commented. We love the fact that he's using Batman's batarangs against him. Like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I think Jeff commented that Batman here kind of looks like the Daniel Bell bust.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, that's true.
Immediately from the profile.
Man, he does.
Ooh, that's a great point.
Yeah.
How good would this book look with that bust in front of it?
It would look great.
Yep.
Oh, that might need to happen.
On a Daniel Bell diorama here.
That might scratch the edge.
Wouldn't that be
I would do it.
Where's that itch cream?
Oh, it's right here. Hold on. Stand by.
shopping cart?
Oh, that'd be a day one pre-order for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway,
So-
I just want to share with everybody that hasn't maybe seen it yet.
Yeah, where's that at? Where can you get that?
That's Slab City Comics. It's in England. But
Yeah.
just Google Slab City Comics.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah,
Sure.
thanks, Jeff.
Had some in-hand photos this week of Colossus from XM Studio. I thought he looked really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
What do you guys like this one, this pose better, or the Sideshow pose?
See, it's hard to say because like I don't have the piece in person, but I contemplated getting the XM version, but there was just something about the Daniel Bell that I do like. I know that people like the XM one because it's more of an action pose, where in the Sideshow one it's more museum. But I think that each one of them kind of tells its own story, and I just like the sculpting and the way that Daniel Bell just was able to create the art of motion without him looking like he's doing anything, you know?
Yep.
Three more. Absolutely.
Absolutely. This one I threw up here. This is the Jason Fabok cover. So I want to thank Ashley. She sent me a copy of it because I don't have a local comic book shop. So that was so cool. And they are already through the first printing, that they've now gone into a second printing. And this is the cover for the second printing. So they've done another cover again.
Wow.
Yeah, I got like 3 of those covers because I liked them so much.
Oh, you didn't get all the covers? See, I got all the covers. My local comic shop was like, "Hey, Rick, do you want them?" Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I've ordered all 15, and now I'm gonna have to get this one.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So I guess I just gotta go get them.
Yeah.
Comic Sketch Art actually offered the first covers of issue 1 signed by all 3 CGC'd raw or whatever. So I'm getting the Batman cover. I'm getting the Batman cover signed by all 3.
Guess who ordered that?
Wow.
Guess who ordered the Joker cover 9.8 CGC?
Nice.
Oh,
And I
nice.
just had it signed by Fabok.
Hey, Rick, did you already send yours in?
They're doing it, so I just paid them. I just got the invoice a couple days ago, so I'm getting all 3. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Signature. Yeah, I'm getting all 3 signed. Sorry, I'm getting all 3 signed.
But if you've read the first issue, you understand the shark reference, which was pretty great.
Hey, guys, side note, itch scratched.
Uh-oh, what'd you buy?
Itch scratched. That Batman bust.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Itch scratched.
When is that due?
This December to January.
Okay. Pretty quick.
Man, I smell a double live unboxing.
A double.
I do. I smell it.
Look amazing with that book.
And he's a pretty tall bust without outstretched hand.
Yep, it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the book we're talking about again right there. It would be incredible. So this was a new reveal, sort of a teaser of Apocalypse from XM Studio this week.
Oh, yeah.
So that could be interesting.
Yep.
Here's some in-hand photos of the tactical suit Batman from Prime 1. I wanted to throw these in. I thought he looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Head sculpt looks great.
I have sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, I said no. I was just going to say the head sculpt looks great. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I just think that with him in his tactical outfit like that, me personally, I would have preferred him to be in a more dynamic pose, because in Justice League, when he's in his tactical gear, there's more movement in him. So, it would have been cool, like if he had his arm up, or like if he was kind of bent, like when he landed on that platform and he was kind of like angled a little bit. Like
I agree with you, Rick.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll get tactical suit Batman in the Snyder Cut?
I think we'll get the same amount. I don't think we'll get any more. I think it'll be an equal amount, but I think we may see him in different scenes in his tactical gear.
Cool. I think he turned out really well.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and get it if I can.
That's awesome. That's really great.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great compliment to the Justice League Batman, because I have the Justice League Batman, and I think this one will be a great companion piece to it.
I will tell you this before you order it, that Justice League piece is oversized, so this is going to look a little smaller next to him.
Yeah,
but he'll match Superman. I'm not sure if you have any of the other pieces in the JL line, but this guy will match Superman much better than the regular Batman.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, no,
I agree with that.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, great piece though. This was kind of another tease for the Batman Who Laughs by XM Studios. This is the piece that has those wings, but this is the first kind of real. We had a digital teaser, but now we got some real photos here.
Yeah.
I think everyone's kind of confused about this piece.
I share the confusion.
Yes.
Yep.
You mean like the Robins don't look like the Robins?
I've read a ton of material with the Batman Who Laughs, and I don't know if I've just missed it or what. I have yet to see the Robins depicted this way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was just a separate piece of art or something that maybe another artist did.
I could see that.
But yeah, I haven't seen it in the comics either.
That Robin looks like the Joker.
Yeah, true.
It does.
That's a good point.
So I don't know. I'm anxious to see how people feel about this one. But it's hard to top the Prime 1 piece.
Yeah, the Prime 1 is very hard
How
to
big is that supposed to be?
This fella is the Blob, and he went up for pre-order this week from Iron Studio, and this one got a lot of attention at Sideshow Con.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think he's awesome.
Super fun.
Yeah, super fat.
Yeah.
I like
it. So funny. And I don't know the character all that well, but man, I just think he's so well done.
Yeah.
I mean, for a statue of this character, they did a great job of. I mean, even in the pictures, I don't know how you guys feel, but even in the pictures, I get a sense of his weight.
Yeah.
Like it really
Oh
can.
yeah.
This looks like he's gonna just break your shelves down.
Yeah.
You're ready to throw that disc.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if he's like abnormally heavy when you put like extra weight in him?
If he's been hollow, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, there's a pretty good angle right there. There's another one right there. Sorry, I must have these out of order. So anyway, we've already talked about him, so I'll move on.
Oh man.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Look at that.
that looks like he's in the
From
back.
the X-Men statue right there.
He invaded the Batcave, and then he got his ass beat by Batman.
Chris, you're gonna start something. Don't do it.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Somebody's gonna get real mad and be like,
Somebody's gonna get mad. So I'm just kidding. But you see Batman back there, the new 52. He's getting ready to pounce. So,
Yeah.
but all kidding aside, this statue, a lot of people have said, what's going on with me reviewing this piece, and I really just want to add some variety to the channel from time to time. This is by far my favorite X-Men piece that they've put out. And so I thought it would make for a really awesome review, and I'm so glad to see it in person because it's so dynamic and it is just a hit for Sideshow. I'm so impressed. What do you guys think of the in hand of him?
I like the cards. I love the arch. I love the card, the cards coming right out. My thing is, I don't know who posted it, whether it was you or Marvelous Statues, but they had it was a comparison, and it was a comparison between this one and I think it was XM Gambit, and it was like I kind of wish this one right here on screen had the bigger base. I love the Danger Room series base. I really like that.
This is a pretty big base, though, isn't it? It kind of matches the Rogue, right?
Yes, very similar.
And that Rogue one it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
This piece is just incredibly wide because once you add the arch of the cards and the back leg kicking back in the cape, it's a big piece.
Yeah, isn't the depth like 22 inches or something?
Yeah, I forgot to measure for my review. I'm so bad about that.
Yeah.
The review goes up tomorrow. But yeah, it's incredibly deep.
Yeah.
But just such a great.
I could see that being a challenge because I don't know. I mean, I won't have this piece in my collection, but I can imagine displaying it.
Yeah.
You want to kind of display it more head on, right?
Yeah, Tim has it, and he was showing me some pictures of it. And it looked like it was hard to kind of match up with the rest of them. So he put it with the other Gambit set that he had, and it looks great. So
I felt so bad because I found out after the fact, or after I got done doing my live review, he is also doing a live unboxing too. So I felt bad. But congratulations to him. I know he's very, very excited being an X-Men collector.
He's got an awesome. Tim has an awesome X-Men collection.
Oh my God!
Yes.
That display is killer. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
It's just so great, so great. I mean, I think of X-Men fans, I think of him.
Yep.
But this was just a really cool piece, so I just wanted to share my photos.
Yeah, no, that's a great job, Chris. Yeah, that's actually the perfect angle right there.
Yeah,
if you were going to display him like you want him dead on, but you want him kind of tilted just slightly so you could see the cards.
I have him up on my bookshelf right now, and I have to have him at an angle.
Yeah.
Because it just you can't go straight on with the wall. It just too deep. I threw these photos in. I thought this was kind of a fun piece.
Almost looks really like her.
I think he froze.
Yep, he froze.
But
I think that's by Kotobukiya.
anyway, just threw those in there.
Yeah, a little.
Birds of Prey base.
You froze, Chris.
Am I still here now?
You're here, you're back now, but we didn't hear you talk about the Harley Quinn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just said that this was from Birds of Prey, and I believe it's Kotobukiya.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a cool little piece.
I said the likeness is not perfect on it, but I do feel like it's a fun statue.
I still haven't seen that movie, by the way.
You're not missing too
much.
That's what I was waiting to hear.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth seeing once.
So don't go out and spend $20 on it.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
It's not worth the rest to die to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on HBO right now.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, it is. Okay.
This was revealed tonight. The Mythos Obi-Wan Kenobi that they showed at Sideshow Con. We get the pre-order tomorrow. I think it's $575 if I remember right, and it comes with this helmet, which I thought was really cool. What do you guys think?
Pretty cool. Yeah,
That's pretty neat.
It's cool, but when did Obi-Wan wear a clone helmet?
He never did. He never did.
Did he ever in the cartoon?
He must have been the cartoon.
I don't think he did.
No.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't watch the cartoon, so I don't know.
No, it is cool though, but I don't think he ever wore it.
No, he had the armor is correct, but the helmet, he I don't recall him ever wearing a helmet other than when he was in one of the pre-X-wings, if you will, and he had like this like half helmet communicator kind of thing.
I can't imagine anybody using that helmet versus this head.
Right.
Right.
But
I think that's a really nice portrait.
it really is.
Yep.
And this is sculpted by, I think that Matt Black
Oh, cool.
did this one. Yeah, which I thought was really cool. Great sculpt on it.
Yeah, it's a cool looking piece.
Oh, there's a better picture there. Yeah, it really captures Ewan McGregor.
Yep.
Really well done. Really nice.
Yep.
So anyway, that goes up for pre-order tomorrow. If you guys are interested in that one. Lots of great details. I still think it's hard to top the original that they did, but this is this is still a cool piece.
Yep.
Oh my God! You teased.
I had to throw this one in here because that means that this is closer and closer to shipping. I'm just so excited for this. I know you guys are as well. Man, just look how good he looks.
It is going to be interesting to see how this one ships, guys.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that have it with Prime 1. There's some of us that had it with Prime 1 that now have it with Sideshow.
I swear to God, if they ship the non-exclusive first, I'm going to have a cow.
It could happen.
I'm going to fly to Sideshow. Be like, listen, we need our exclusives, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or deluxe or what? I bought the deluxe. Did you buy the deluxe, Dan?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I smell double live unboxing again.
So did you guys go through Prime 1 or did you switch it to did you guys switch?
We both switched.
You both switched. So I have mine still with Prime 1. So
Again, that'd be hilarious. Dan and I get ours first, and you don't.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's why we canceled. We canceled because of shipping.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not because of Prime 1. Prime 1's amazing, and they do a great job, but good Lord, shipping is insane. So I recommend right now, during COVID, guys, I recommend trying to buy as local as you can.
Yeah, it was simply a cost, thing.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Like
That's
I said, Zod came from Prime 1, and he got here within a week.
Wow.
That's quick. And did you do the regular shipping then?
That was regular shipping.
Yeah.
Ooh, how much?
It was stupid expensive.
Yeah, you told me.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It was like $500.
That's right. You said the last show. Stupid cost.
So what I really meant to do is put it on like a delayed shipment for to have it just kind of wait for them to get the shipping a little bit cheaper. But I forgot to go in and adjust it, and then I just got hit with the shipping charge. And then it was like, you can't, after this is done, it's done. You can't call back, and you can't. So I was just like, it just ate it.
And have you told that to Lady Mac?
No.
That's what I thought. We also have Bane that was shown in production. I still am hoping that this one comes up on Sideshow just because of the shipping. I have not ordered this one yet, but if it does, I'm going to order it.
Same here.
And I think I've decided that if I order this, I think I'm officially going to sell my Sideshow Bane.
Really?
Big move.
Wow.
Because, and I might wait till I get the Daniel Bell piece though.
Yeah.
But because I do want to do the comparison. But seeing all my other rogues and how realistic they look.
Yeah.
Compared to the Bane still fits in, but I love the new one as well. So I thought, okay, if I have that Bane, do I need two roided up Banes?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I don't. So
no,
if
you
I
need them both.
If I
need them both.
Yeah.
You need them both.
You're saying I need them both?
Yeah, you need them both.
You do. Here's the thing, Chris. Here, let me run by you what I'm going to do. So I am certainly getting this Bane right here that you have on screen because of you. So that is your damn fault. Oh, in putting it in my collection, and I have the new Batman one I just got that I mentioned at the beginning of the show. Sorry, my mind just went blank. Yeah. I was gonna actually center it in a certain part, have that on top, and I was going to have the Bane one right underneath it. So how you have your Batman over your left shoulder, what you should do is empty that out and put the Bane under there.
Well, I've thought about, I have my white shelves, and we've been kind of talking behind the scenes privately about Sideshow's really been hitting it out of the park with the premium formats.
Yeah, they have.
And I'm really kind of second guessing some of my 1/3 scale purchases. And I'm really going to kind of narrow that fact down. But I thought, well, maybe I should just put a bunch of other premium formats that are not part of my main case off to the side on the white bookshelves, because they'd fit a lot better there.
Yeah.
So I'm considering Batgirl. I'm considering Robin. If they did a Nightwing, I would consider that, to have the family somewhere around.
Mm-hmm.
But then also maybe, if I get that Joker on Pogo, or I would still keep whatever Joker in the case, but then I would have one off to the side, or maybe this other Bane off to the side.
Right.
So that's still very much a possibility, because it's two separate areas in the collection. So I might keep all three. I don't know. And maybe I'll never end up with this one. I don't know. I really want it. I created my white shelves for this particular piece. So we'll see. But I think he does look incredible.
He does.
He's monstrous. He's 32.5 inches tall, 28 inches wide, and 26 inches deep.
Wow.
So he's gonna be big.
Huge, heavy, impressive.
Yeah.
He's gonna destroy a lot of people's collections.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very, very.
Except for George Raw, who's still complaining about him being too squatted over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So George, if you're watching, I know you've tried your hardest to change their mind, but I don't think it's happening.
No.
I just couldn't imagine paying the shipping from Prime One for that.
I am so scared of the shipping.
You might as well just buy a car. Buy a car and have it shipped over.
Right. Like what if it doesn't go up for sale on Sideshow? Like what if you're stuck with that? Only way to get it is through Prime One.
I'd probably try to get it locally somewhere.
That would be insane. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's my only option. I can't pay that shipping.
Yeah, I'm right
there.
there.
If you're Zod, your Zod is a smaller base and a smaller figure.
Yeah.
And it was $500.
It was $500.
So I bet Bane is. I bet
it's $1,500.
Oh, I bet at least.
Yeah, at least $1,500.
So anyway, I got to move on. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. So this is the Prime One half scale Pennywise. I know we've seen a lot of horrible photos of this thing, but I think he looks phenomenal here.
I'm waiting
really
for Barb.
Wait, is she getting it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so, but she's in the chat. So
she's in the chat now.
Oh, hey Barb, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So that's the Prime One Pennywise, and then we have the Tweeterhead Pennywise as well. What did you guys think about how this one turned out?
Love it.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. It's pretty neat looking.
I love it.
Home run.
Yeah, Tweeterhead really knocked this one out of the park. Really good.
Yep.
This is from a whole bunch.
So for those of you who know this better than I do, why is the suit gray?
I've wondered that too.
Yeah, I don't know. The suit was more white in the movie.
Absolutely. Dirty.
Yeah, here you can see white.
There you go.
A lot of people have asked that as well, and I don't know the answer to that either.
I just didn't know if there was a scene in the movie that I missed or something.
No.
I mean, maybe it's like he's in the shadow more or something. Maybe I don't know, but
maybe
you can clearly
when he's in the sewer and he's looking, he's looking through there. His suit does have a grayish look to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in this scene, I think that's when he was in that classroom when he was chasing what's his name. So he just kind of popped up over that little over the coffin or that.
Over the coffin. Yep.
They were in the house, weren't they?
Yeah, they were in the house. You're right.
They were in the house, and the coffin was there, and he jumped up from behind it, and the thing was there in the coffin, wasn't it?
Right. They had that little, just like how it looks there.
Yeah,
it was in the coffin. Yeah,
just so good. Just I know Tweeterhead has had some issues with delays and things like that here lately, but I'm so happy for collectors that are excited about this one because I think it's just a great piece for them.
They killed the balloon and hand thing.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
a string.
Yeah.
It looks like he's actually holding it.
Yeah. It doesn't have a hole in the finger.
Like
yeah.
Right.
No hole in the finger.
Could you imagine getting this, and then I think the nun is shipping too for some people.
Oh yeah, that's a good piece too.
Could you imagine getting both of those in the same day, and then like
Happy
get
Halloween, everybody!
Yeah,
perfect for October.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah.
really great sculpt,
and it doesn't break the bank.
Yeah, it's a great price point.
Yep.
So this is also some in-hand photos of the new Superman, the black version. A new paint job on the head, but I do think it's an improvement a little bit over the original.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the portrait still has a porcelain-like quality to it.
Yeah.
Doll look. It's a doll look.
A little bit of a doll look. I do feel like it's better painted, and he looks more alive than the first one. But anyway, congratulations to people getting him in hand. I think he does look good. Yep. If you were not able to get the original half scale. This one also was teased this week officially. Maybe it's up for pre-order soon. But this is the 1/3 scale Thor by Legendary Beasts and XM Studios. I think this one's pretty good.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Too big for me, but it's amazing.
What's the scale on it?
1/3.
Wow, 1/3. Okay. Yeah.
So they have the Captain America one already out.
Yeah.
And then I think the Magneto one's my favorite.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah, this and the cap would look so good together.
Yep.
Yeah. But I really think it's that classic look, and I think they did a really good job with this one.
Mm-hmm.
That face is like 20 inches wide.
Wow. Is it really?
Massive.
It's huge with amazing detail on it on all the sides.
It looks like it's like hand carved wood almost.
It looks like hand carved marble almost. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, marble. Yeah, it does.
There's 3 portraits. It's really cool.
It's awesome. And is it up for pre-order yet, or is it? Do you guys know?
It's either today or tomorrow, but there are certain other sources for it that have been taking orders for a couple of days already.
Yep.
But don't tell anybody that though. It's a secret.
That's right.
The cat's out of the bag.
That's right.
And isn't there an advantage to ordering that one early with an extra head sculpt or something?
Yeah, it's without the helmet.
I don't know if I have a picture of that. I don't think I do. Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And they're going to fix it, but the one without the helmet, the hairline looks really bad. It looks like he's wearing a toupee. But they said they're going to fix that in production.
Cool. I like when they listen to the fans. That's always nice.
This company is really listening to the fans a lot.
Speaking of listening to the fans, I put this video up today. This is the reveal of the Zatanna. This is the deluxe version, which of course comes with the stage. Not everybody's liked this smiling head sculpt because of the hat on top. The hat needed to be down. Okay. But one thing that's great about her is the regular is available on a real small base. So you don't have to have that big giant stage if you don't want to and save $400.
Right.
But what do you guys think of her?
That was a smart idea.
Yeah. Yep. Agree with Jeff. I love the first two. I love the two portraits without the hat.
Yeah.
I love the wink. I absolutely like the wink. Really fits her perfectly.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. Me too.
The wink and the rabbit and the hat together.
Yep.
I think that's the winner.
Yeah. Totally.
The prototype rabbit was like really white and not very well painted. This one's kind of a purplish color. And I think that looks really good. I don't know if you could take the rabbit out. But yeah, I mean, I think that one looks okay. Like, especially I think this angle looks really good. But I do feel like the other portraits are much better.
I thought the hat was floating off of her head. That's
yeah.
why it was so high.
Yeah, it needed to be down a little bit, I think.
Yeah, you might be being a little too kind there.
It needs to be like down around her eyebrows.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Either that or there needs to be a switch out arm where she's holding the brim of the hat.
Oh, like the sideshow one.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand it being that high if she's holding it because she might be taking it on or off. But the way it is now doesn't look right.
Beautiful texture. Let me look at the what is this thing called? I can't think of the wrap, whatever that wrap is, but
cummerbund.
Cummerbund, yeah. the details on that. It looks good.
Or if that's her vest, maybe that could be her vest, actually.
Yeah.
I like the little demon guy, but not enough to add 400 under the cost.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm reading the chat. Sorry.
Oh, do we got comments here? Let's see what we got.
Boobs.
All right. Nice
That's
breath.
what they're called.
Thank you. Thank you.
Those are called breasts.
Extreme collectors or extreme channel in the house tonight. Thanks, Mr. X, for being here. Nice to see you. Yes, thank you. I'm getting a lesson here on anatomy. I love it.
So are you guys ordering that piece or not?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
and
No.
Nope.
Or Matt.
Say it again.
If I had unlimited money, I would. Just because I think she's really pretty.
Yeah.
But I had the sideshow piece at one point, and it only stayed in my collection for maybe a month.
Okay.
Because at that time I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I buying these characters that are not Batman and his villains? Which I continue to do when I'm talking about buying Robin and Batgirl, and I'm gonna do the exact same darn thing. But I like the premium format better.
Did you like the portrait on that? Some people complained about it.
On the premium format,
The sideshow, yeah.
I loved it. I in hand, she was beautiful.
Oh,
I
really?
got to see her in person, and that's another one I think you have to see it in person because it almost looked to me in the pictures like the eyes were too dark and like I guess the makeup area or above. But in person, it was really pretty.
There's one on eBay right now. Someone agreed with what you just said about the makeup and had it repainted. So the portrait, it's not as severe looking as Sideshow painted it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah.
I actually looked her up today, and I'm like, maybe I need her back in the collection. If I do this whole side display, I don't know. Isn't it amazing how our collections evolve?
They do.
No kidding.
Extreme Channel says I couldn't afford new ones. Too many pre-orders. Oh, please. You know you can afford those. You know you can. He's got so many amazing statues coming in. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, Extreme's and Extreme's nuts. Something wrong with that guy.
He is living the statue dream.
Yeah.
Says we can all live vicariously through Mr. X. I expect airplane tickets on giveaways. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever seen Mr. X say he can't afford something. Yeah, it's a rare occurrence. It's awesome. I'm happy for the guy. I love it.
So that's because my regular life is a nightmare.
He compensates. I love it. Well, and a big part of his job is traveling. I know he's not getting to do that as much, so that does suck. I tried to live vicariously through Mr. X, but he released his guard dogs. That's a pretty good comment right there. I love it. So anyway, lots of great statues that are on the cusp. I feel like there's been kind of a lull lately, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And other than Zatanna here, I'm still shocked by like nothing new Prime 1 wise.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of good. It's kind of a good thing for yours and my wallet.
You're right. But I still I think all of us are planners.
Yep.
Especially for space and money, of course. But I think that so many of us we want to know where we're headed.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I don't.
I'm considering possibly downscaling my 1/3. What if they come out with a Talon? What if they come out with a Riddler? It's
Yeah, Talon would be dope.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Excited to see what they show for their New York event.
I think Sideshow has a real opportunity with whatever they're going to do around what would have been New York City Comic Con. I don't know, when is the Sideshow kind of fall event?
October?
Yeah, it's in October, right? I mean, that could absolutely be like the right cross to a good 1-2 punch to the industry if they do a good job there. I mean,
well, and again, we've been talking privately about how it's just how good and consistent they've been lately.
they've been unbelievable. Yeah.
I mean, the only questionable one was like Hawk Girl's exclusive eyes or whatever.
But I mean, that's looked good in some of the photos. I think that was one of those where everybody jumped the gun.
Yes, I just saw the BSC cough Rona alert. My cough is not getting any better. That's for sure.
You definitely got the Rona. What are you doing back at work? You need
It's really funny. Well, it's really funny because I live not too far from Wichita, Kansas, and Wichita, Kansas is known as the worst place in the entire country for allergies. And I'm only an hour away from that. And it was funny. My family came in from Kansas City this weekend, and they all about died. Like their allergies just flared up like nobody's business. I don't know, whatever's right here in the middle of the country. We have wheat and all this stuff. Oh my God, I'm just been coughing nonstop. It's awful.
Too flat there. Everything gets blown to the center.
A lot. And we had a 50-degree drop in about an hour.
That's crazy.
It went from 100 degrees the other day, yesterday, or the day before, to 50 yesterday. It's like 45 right now.
Well, it snowed in Montana this morning. It snowed almost an inch of snow in Montana.
Yeah, that's insane.
Crazy.
Granted, it was in the mountains, but still, it snowed nonetheless.
Did you say we?
Didn't it snow in Colorado?
Colorado? Maybe.
I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. That's funny. Somebody just said, where did I see it? Oh, Ryan says October 6th through 11th is Sideshow Con.
There you go. Yep.
Thank you.
And then later, they have Spooktacular.
What'd you say?
And then a few weeks later, they have Spooktacular.
That's right. Yeah.
It's all very exciting. I know that Jeff is getting very close to his variant reveal.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, because I'm such a sucker for the Spooktacular variants. Yes, that's true. Probably happen again.
Any word on Tweeterhead Catwoman? I've heard nothing.
No. Batgirl should ship in about a month.
We've talked to, I think, did we talk to Chad last week maybe? He reached out to us, but just no news.
Yeah. Pretty quiet.
No new news on Ivy. Jeff and I did get to see a really great painted up version of her.
She's beauty.
She's a beauty.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. I think you hopefully will get to see her soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see if I'm missing anybody here.
That Batgirl though is really cool. I'm looking forward to getting that one.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
I like that purple.
I like her red purse.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mr. X says it was 100 here one day and 3 inches of snow the next day. Yeah, that's whatever you got there just blew right into Kansas. Hey, MCE is in the house. George, he did an unboxing tonight. I saw him and Junior unboxing the Robin and they're the Super Sons, right?
Super Sons. Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations to Junior Statue Collector.
Yeah.
Statue made. I also want to say hi to Barb again.
Yeah.
So Dan Blaster 82 asked, were there any hints of green skin or not on the poison ivy, I'm assuming, from Tweeterhead?
Do we have to zip? I think we have to keep our lips zipped.
Yep.
We can't say. All I'm going to say is that I think a lot of collectors are going to be happy. That's all I'm going to say.
Is that a 1/4 or 1/5 piece?
Well, 1/5.
1/5.
Yeah, 1/5.
The Ivy?
Yeah.
Isn't she 1/6?
6.
Oh, 1/6.
Yeah. You're right. I always get those two mixed up. Always. Like, what's 1/5? One's 1/6.
Mm-hmm.
I always get them mixed up.
Super Power Line is all 1/6.
Yeah. So we're wrapping things up for tonight. So I wanted to do the reveal for Rick's giveaway. I also want to talk about this. So right here is what I'm giving away. I just saw that we're up to 150 viewers. Man, we can't get up to 200 again. We can't do it. Although I do have another statue to give away if we're there.
I have other prints to give away too. So come on, guys.
So I was originally going to do this tonight, but I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting and make it a little bit more interactive for everyone. So what we're going to do is I've switched it up. I've decided that we're going to do 1 week. 1 week from tonight, you have a week to create or post a Rogues Gallery themed meme.
Oh man!
Oh no!
I didn't tell the guys this.
Oh boy! Oh no!
You to come up with a Rogues Gallery live meme.
Oh boy!
And it could be anything, but just the funnier the better. That's we all need a little bit of laughter in our life right now. So the Rogues Gallery themed meme, I'm going to post in the Facebook group a post, and that is where you guys will post the photos. Okay. So you might say, Chris, what if I'm not a member of Facebook? I don't do social media. Great question. If you would like to email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com, I'm going to say it one more time, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com, you can send me the picture and I will post it in the group. And then we will pick our favorites. Okay.
This is going to be so bad.
Yeah. Lord.
It's going to be so bad, but I thought it would be a great way to be interactive with the community. We did a meme deal in the Batman Statue Collector group maybe last year, and it was hilarious. So I thought that would be a lot of fun to give that away. And because we're going to do that, that's why Rick said that he would give away something tonight for the people in the chat. So, Rick, I'm going to pass it on to you. And do you have a favorite?
I actually do. Let me scroll up to it. I will say that there was some serious competition going on at 9:59, and I got to find where he is. And some of the comments were really great. I mean, they were just fantastic. But Archangel 0407 is the one that's going to get it. His comment at 9:59 was, "I don't understand why your prostate has to be checked every corona test. My doctor has me tested every other day." Yeah, for every corona test. So yeah, that really, my humor is pretty dark and twisted. Man, he nailed it right there. There's no doubt about it. But Levi had a really good one. Daniel Brunson, Green Mobster, Collectors Therapy, and Greg Folks. Oh, you guys had some great comments in there. And Archangel, man, he delivered. So Arch, you're gonna get this signed print right here. I will reach out to you. I'll send you a message signed by Carlos Deandra right there. Okay, it's a nice size print, and I will reach out to you and get it to you.
So do you have a way to get a hold of him, or do you need to give him your email address?
I will message him on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I will reach out to him. Yep.
Arch, are you still here, and are you cool with that? Let's see if he's here. I'm not sure if he's still in the house.
I think he's still in there.
Extreme Channel says Arch is the best commentator on YouTube, hands down, without a doubt. He is fantastic, always hilarious, always funny, and he sure does give Mac a hard time.
Yeah, he gets.
Yeah. So yeah. I will say he came in strong, and then Levi came out of nowhere, and Levi thought he wasn't going to be funny, and then Arch just came back and really destroyed it.
Really, we all kind of knew it was going to be Arch, right? I mean, let's be honest. I think we probably knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah, head start.
Let's see. Oh, there he is. There he is right there. Nice. Thanks, Tom. So congratulations to him. And again, this is a statue that I'm going to give away right here.
So make sure, Chris, before you give it away, you wipe it down with like some Lysol wipes.
Oh yeah, it'll be de-Rona'd.
You got the Rona.
The Rona.
UV lighted.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, I get this exact same cough every year this time of year. Every time. So it's pretty frustrating, but it's definitely hard to do YouTube with the bad cough.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, please, if you're interested in participating, please, and even if you don't really, want the statue, still you can still participate if you want. It's really up to you. But again, do a Rogues Gallery live theme meme. Can feature all of us or one of us or whatever you want to do. But anyway,
I'm scared.
Right, be afraid.
Yes, be afraid. Be very afraid. And again, if you want to send it to me via email, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Absolutely. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap it up for tonight? I'm sorry for keeping everybody over 2 hours tonight.
I'll shameless plug myself.
Do it.
I got some giveaways going on right now. I've got a giveaway from Spec Fiction Shop on my channel right now too. So if you guys want to get in on that, I definitely recommend going to go check that out. I'm going to have something else going on in there too here real soon. It's going to be big.
Nice.
Awesome. That is awesome. You know what? I'm inspired.
Are you?
So, I said I'm giving this away. Do I need a second prize?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Oh, yes.
I think I need a runner-up. Hold on. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. All right. The second prize.
Oh my!
Ooh. Oh, snap.
Look at that.
Nice.
This is the framed sideshow art print. This is courtesy of Joe Latore II.
Oh, wow.
So he wanted to give this away to one of you out there.
Wow. Very nice.
He specifically said that he really, with everything going on in the world right now, that he wanted to brighten somebody's day with these items. And so I thank him again. Now, Joe's right there. I mean,
yeah, that's awesome.
Highlight his name right there, Joe.
Yeah,
thank
Joe
you again for doing this for the channel.
Yeah, amazing.
So we're going to make the contest even better now. So it's worth your while. We got the sideshow framed art print and the amazing DC Collectibles Capullo Batman right here.
Awesome.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, two great prizes. Thank you again, Rick, for donating yours tonight. That was awesome of you to do that. That's
No
very
problem.
cool.
Yep.
And it's getting to be the giving season, so I'm really glad that we could do this on the channel. And just again, everybody, thank you so very much for watching tonight. Definitely check out Mac's channel. Check out Secret Sanctuary as well. Thank you again to Half Fast Reviews for being here tonight. Again, I'm sorry that we had to kind of shuffle things around, but thank you for being on. Anybody else want to say goodbye or say anything before we leave?
I just ordered poison ivy, and I blame you people.
We were blamed publicly.
I blame you publicly on Facebook.
I think that's two live pre-orders on the show tonight.
Yeah, I just ordered that symbiote Spider-Man. So
Nice.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't done that one, but I plan on doing that one too.
Yeah, I did it like 5 minutes ago.
Nice.
Is that the sideshow Spider-Man?
Yeah, the sideshow, the
That's
the
great.
black suit.
Cool.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Man, oh man, that is crazy. 3 live pre-orders. Now I feel like pressured.
Yeah, a little pressure.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead
You
and
know
do something real quick, Chris. Go ahead, just do it. Oh, which?
Oh, I've really been
Codependent on each other.
all day. I've been contemplating getting that Batgirl. So
Just do it. Do it right now.
Ryan says the itch is here, and that's true. But I want to highlight this comment before we leave.
I just saw that.
He ordered 9 statues during the show, and I'm sure he's probably kidding, but probably not kidding. That's what's great.
Not be.
He's not playing at all. He's
That's the
definitely
fun part.
100%.
Is it true or is it not?
And what size? What size are those statues? I mean, are they like little small desk ones, or are they the larger size?
Yeah, he's
Did you guys see the Castle Grayskull?
yeah, that thing's huge.
Things like the size of half my room here.
Yeah. I think X makes one of his employees live in it.
Yep.
I loved his video with his wife. That was so much fun.
That was fun.
It was very, very good. Very creative. I loved
My
it.
favorite part is when they were talking about the ghost rider on the motorcycle, and he said because he rides a motorcycle. He said, "Well, I could be, a superhero. I've got a." And she looked at him and go, "You have a motorcycle? Where the hell is that hidden?"
Archangel says, "Thanks for the win, guys. The only thing I've ever won is a kissing contest during last Thanksgiving." You can read. And Extreme says, "I love what I did with my wife too." We're getting thick and punchy now. I tell you, I love it. I love it. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Again, make sure you participate in the contest. I'll post all the rules in the Facebook group. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the show, and we'll be back in a couple weeks for Rogues Gallery Live. See you guys.
Good to see you guys.
You too, guys.
Take care.
Okay, bye everybody.